Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Factorio, a rocket per patron. So I just updated the mods, right? Because I just do that, and I don't know what changed, but Angel's Petrochem had an update, and suddenly my chemical plant Mark IVs have 6 module slots again. Yay! That's all right. That's great. That's great. We should totally do that. Also, apparently, let me see if I can find it real quick because I had said something about it, and then apparently I walked right by it. There's some machine like down here that's making those infinite things nearby. I'm just take a second to see if I find it. It was somewhere like around here, right? I think it was a machine near these. It was making infinite, like ridiculously stupid amounts of. Why do these not have productivity in them? Well, so why are they not better? Now I'm distracted, aren't I? Yep. I'm distracted and I'm not working on what I'm supposed to be working on. But yeah, hey, six productivity module slots, that's great. Take that. Absolute. Oh, those don't go there. Alright. There is a thing somewhere. Really close by. You guys are not working because we have too much mineral sludge. There's too much mineral sludge because you guys aren't working because so we have tungsten on this side. Interesting. Okay. I hadn't thought that was going to be a problem, but it looks like that's being a problem. It's all shut down. Let's do this. We're gonna go 4 on each. We'll put a filter in here for that thing. And the other one will be for gold. This might work better this way. These guys, though, they have 3 outputs. It only has 2. Got room on this side. Let's start with this one. Here's somewhere the pipes are. We can afford to do this one. So we need silver and rutile. Okay, and then on this side, we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you need 3, 4. We'll have to, like, bend them a bit. You are bauxite, cobalt, zinc. Bauxite? And then over here is zinc. Okay. Hopefully that'll keep that thing running. And now I'm over here to try to find this machine that I'm probably going to walk right by again. It's some machine somewhere in here with a productivity thing on it. It's not these. I know you think it's these, but it's not these. These only make... These aren't even working. I bet it's been an hour plus since this thing's ever turned on. If that's what you think it is, then you are mistaken. So I am going to give up and instead go look and see. I should have checked the changelog to see what was different in Angels. This is just a passive provider that is not even using all of its stuff. Why is this belt even still here? All that just for these? We make these elsewhere. We don't need to make these here. You can just logistic request your stuff. I know that I have an area that makes like all 4 of these catalysts somewhere else, so let's just strip all that. I think we can probably strip pretty much this whole entire thing and just put it all into storage somewhere. That is passive provider. It's just being stored from previous usage. I can go to storage then. Elsewhere. Something was in here. And it was being used by you. It was the rutile. And I've got the feed there, so that doesn't need to be there anymore. And then this, rather than even having the belt, let's just do... You can request carbon. Not that kind, not that kind, this kind. A lot of carbon right there. Okay, and then that means that the only other feed that's coming out of that is this guy, which is just going down to here to make this thing, which we can just request, I think. I don't know why I'm cleaning this up. This has nothing to do with launching rockets. It's just, you know, I'm just playing Factorio. It's what you do. You find a project, you work on it. I don't know what to tell you. Is that an important power line? Apparently not. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Alright, let's, it's my new recording session, so let's reset the thing to see how long it's actually taking to launch rockets right now. This thing should have more productivity in it. If we're going to be making stuff there. Same thing with you. Oops. I love that. I'm so happy to have so much more productivity in these machines again. Okay, so the goal here, I think, is to prevent this from working. Because we don't want to be using propane, we want to use other stuff. Where is this plastic coming from, and why? Using old chemical plants, which is wrong. Using not even the correct tier of modules. And it is using polyethylene and naphtha. Well, those are 2 chemicals I don't mind wasting. We have too much naphtha. We have ridiculous amounts of naphtha. In fact, we could upgrade the storage of naphtha. Why do that, though? I mean, really, why? Why bother? Fuel oil. I recall fuel oil, like, I saw a recipe recently that I was excited to see again. It wasn't something I could use to, like, turn into rocket fuel, which would make too much sense to me. It was something like I could make more synthetic gas, which I could use to make methane, I think. Yeah. Steam cracking, fuel oil into syngas. So fuel oil plus water equals synthetic gas. These are all just reversed in many different ways. It's just one recipe. Okay. Other than that, we can do... What else with it? Nothing really. Well, I think that's the main recipe I want to use then. Fuel oil and purified water, please. Where's purified water storage? Supply. We'll just pipe it in. Or, not pipe. We'll just stick it in. Alright, so we're gonna go one guy who needs access to 2 bits. You are gonna bring in purified water. Empty purified water barrels. You need to make the fuel oil recipe. It's my one complaint about... Okay, Angel's Petrochem is not so ridiculous that I can't figure it out. I guess it can't be done in that machine. Is that the problem? But my one complaint is just that the absolute ridiculous amount of stuff it's made in that type of machine. Ridiculous amount of recipes. It's difficult to find things. It was this one, Steam Cracker 4, which we have 9 of already. Don't worry. What's his name? Nexila is working on it. Remember that idea that I had about getting rid of all the rotational recipes and just being able to press a button? He said he's doing it. Can you believe that? What did I just... How did I... No. He's gonna do it. Okay, which side do I want the R on? I thought that this was gonna reverse it. Fuel oil, purified water. Fuel oil, purified... It's not reversing that side. Oh, the R... Okay, so it's this one that I want. Gotcha. Okay, and that is the input side. Residual gas. Fill. Synthetic gas. Fill synthesis gas barrel. Okay, so if we need any of these things, we're going to slowly convert all this fuel oil in. I'd like to have fewer storage tanks here if I can, but I'm always cautious. I'm always like nervous to do this. In fact, I want to know for sure. I want to test for sure if it's doing what I'm expecting it's doing, which we can test by going like that. We have 5,300 fuel oil right now. If I just strip that, okay, all right. From now on, I'm no longer going to be afraid. As long as the adjacent thing has space, I'm just going to do it, right? This thing can hold 25,000 fluid. Still good. Sweet. That is a lot of naphtha. What can we do with the naphtha? Butadiene. I don't think I've used that one. Naphtha into syngas. Great. That's how we take, like, looks like pretty much all fluids and just make them go away. I love it. Beautiful. Well, we already have access to some purified water here. Let's do, like, one of these guys here. We want the naphtha recipe. That's correct. I just guessed and I got the water in the right location. Fantastic. You can do that. You need those things. Do you actually have a beacon that's affecting this area? I don't think I do. And I think we can probably hook in to up there. Almost. What a mess, right? So we're not using the synthesis gas barrels. Let's see. We're launching an average of 1.83 rockets per minute right now, while I've been working on all that junk. Never did use the acid gas, still no clue that stuff's for. A lot of phenol gas. Phenol. The butadiene's being used. Butadiene? Butane, excuse me. All level 4s.
Ion cannon ready.
Okay. So, what's holding you guys up? Rocket fuel? No surprise there. Why? What's your problem? Hydrazine. I did work on this. I didn't really show it off at the beginning of the video, but I don't know if it's functioning perfectly yet. It's trying to make more hydrazine. Let's see where our shortfall is. It's ammonia production. Ammonia gas. We could definitely use more productivity beacons, productivity modules in now. Ammonia is lacking. Oh, that's the monochloramine. This was the ammonia synthesis where we can't use productivity. Damn. It's hydrogen. And red metal catalysts. Okay, hydrogen production comes from... It's piped in. Rather logistically requested in. Fill those pipes. Come on, I need some hydrazine. Okay, plenty of ammonia now. Ammonia gas goes through, the monochloramine goes through. We end up with ridiculous amounts of hydrazine, not making stupid amounts of filters. We're now making lots of extra hydrogen chloride as a byproduct, but more importantly, hydrazine? Some there, but it also gets barreled up down here too. And this one's running nonstop. I'm going to cut this connection here. We'll have this guy take care of the bottom three, and this guy will take care of the top three, in theory. I think that the thing that's holding this up is a lack of hydrogen. So, let's just add in another one of these. Hydrogen supply up here. And then check generalized, like, in general, how does hydrogen production look? Are we getting enough hydrogen altogether? I'm going to guess that we're not making enough hydrogen. I'm slowly dismantling this thing because I've decided that it was stupid. I don't know if I mentioned that or not.
Ion cannon
Let's see.
ready.
Every time, I swear, I forget. How do you make hydrogen? It's like something real basic. It's just like saltwater electrolysis or water electrolysis. The primary source? Yeah. Purified water electrolysis. Don't I already have a blueprint that just makes nothing but hydrogen, like right here? No, this makes the... whatever this stuff was. Citric acid. Well, yeah, I know you guys are never running, but let's throw some extra stuff in there. Angel, please don't, like, fix this and, like, take it away from me again. Which is what I think he's gonna do. This is, purified water, and... you have nowhere to put these. Did I never give you an output? Wow. I never gave you an output. Ah, you're not supposed to have these. Bad. Very bad. There's methanol from syngas. You can have productivity. You cannot. Not if you want to stay honest. Methanol. Not being requested yet. Purified water. I know I'm making, like, hydrogen somewhere. I must be. Otherwise, the whole factory would probably have shut down by now. But I don't know where it's being made. Alright. Hydrogen? Still don't find any hydrogen. Alright, just gonna make some more hydrogen somewhere then. I don't know where it's made. I guess I could check to see. Do I have a recipe for hydrogen? If I do, I don't want to read through every single one of these things, so... there should be a filter here where you can just type, because it ends up getting too long. There's a setting in here where you can have, like, how many it displays. I would rather only be able to see, like, 2 or 3 at a time, or 5 at a time, maybe, but have a text filter where you could just type, you know, just like these. Where you could, you know, clear out the list. And the things that you don't actually want. So, hydrogen, we're just going to do... do we want to do water electrolysis? Or we could just do dirt water electrolysis and use the slag. Might not be a horrible thing. Let's try it. It's also a much simpler setup, right? You just take one of these guys, do dirt water electrolysis, and then you take a pump. Pump doesn't take any power. Not that power is really a concern at this point, but still. Just two moving parts, right? Just 2. And lots of productivity, which is nice. I think I am going to make a separate blueprint for input-output, because I tend to get slightly itty-bitty bit confused when I am doing it, and I don't remember which one's which. I'd rather not even have to think about it. So let's split this blueprint into 2 parts. So input side.
Ion cannon ready.
So this is just going to be There we go. Empty and fill. Done. Now I could just... I didn't even think about it. It'd be nice, though, if I could make it fit better with these things that are so close. Oh well. So you are going to be oxygen. Actually... I know I have that angel-sized one. It's the angel storage. This thing... Does it stop, or is it just going to endlessly... Right. This thing fills up. It tries to put stuff in there. If I used one of these on both sides, the whole thing would just keep running forever, just generating pollution, which, again, doesn't really matter, but... I want the whole thing to shut down if hydrogen is capped out. So we'll put that thing there. Knowing me, I probably already have like 10 of these things everywhere, but that's alright. The overflow valve, the pipe. And the only other thing we need then is a... Also, you know what? Come to think of it. Let's real quick update these two. That was my logistic bill. Bill? No, that's the empty. And that is... Well. Might as well be using the better inserters now. This is something that I don't want it to have to wait on. Apparently we have plenty of hydrogen somewhere. But I want to raise the cap because robots can carry more than 20 now, I think. Well, in the last little bit, we're averaging 2.4 rockets per second, or sorry, 2.45 rockets per minute now. Still feel like these guys are not running non-stop, though. The ammonia gas. Ammonia synthesis is... You are waiting on ammonia, and yet he's not running non-stop. Now it's the nitrogen supply. Well, of course it is. It's always something, right? More nitrogen, please. These modules effectively, I think, in the long run have no cost, so I'm just going to throw as many of them in there as I can. And having access to more productivity modules in all of these machines is such a huge multiplicative blessing. Only I can make rocket fuel in a regular machine right now. Need hydrazine. Which hydrogen chloride? Crap. I want to stop using old inserters, like forever. Everything should just be an express stack inserter that can move like 8,000 items per second. There's no reason to restrict the active providers, is there? Why was that even restricted? It's an active provider. Some of those exterior pumps are not
Ion cannon ready.
actually in range. Get one more in range. Still waiting on ammonia, though. Just still seems like it's waiting on nitrogen. How on earth is there not enough nitrogen? Each one of these guys has its own machine. Is it that the connection, the pipes, are the pipes actually slowing down my production here? I think they are. Not the flared oxygen, it's just the nitrogen. You got that red nitrogen is symbol there? The nitrogen is not getting there fast enough, but this guy's showing like he's always got nitrogen in the tank, which makes me think that the nitrogen can't get through the pipes fast enough. Do I actually need to do like something like this where it just direct connects? Nextilla, please fix. It won't make a flare stack for me. Why not? Where the hell is it? They're there, but picker mod won't make flare stacks. Nextilla, that's your fault. I blame you. Not really. Well, a little bit. But mostly not really. Oops. That's not right. Okay, so that would, in theory, just direct load right into the machine. The only other thing we need then is compressed air. We could barrel the compressed air. It seems kind of weird. I bet this one section of pipe is going to be a shortfall. Okay, so the nitrogen goes directly in, the oxygen gets flared. That should all work. The only thing you need is catalysts. And you need an output. That should make lots of ammonia. Direct feed in the ammonia. Try to avoid using pipes. Can't use the things because of the catalysts. We could actually share a provider, an active provider. We go like this and like this. They both have 45-degree angles into an active provider. You still need your requester. We gotta get the other feed in. And of course we gotta empty this whole thing out. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna redo this thing with direct feeds. But for now, I'm gonna take a break here, I think. Because it's time to play some games with Filthy Robot. So, yeah, I gotta go. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again in the next episode. See you in a bit.